Ontario's police watchdog is investigating after Toronto police shot and killed a man in a gun-related incident that sent multiple schools in the Toronto area into lockdown. Police responded to calls yesterday that a man was carrying a rifle in an East End neighborhood. 5 nearby schools were put on lockdown as a precaution. Investigators say police fired on a suspect who died at the scene, and police did recover a weapon. And as John Northcott joins us, John, we've just been hearing from Toronto police in terms of some new details about the weapon and the suspect. Yeah,
in fact, Heather, the emails are coming in fast and furious from the SIU, we should point out in this case. Just a few minutes ago into our newsroom, some clarifying bits of information. Earlier in the morning, they had confirmed to CBC that there was a BB gun found on the scene. Whether or not it was in the hands of the suspect when he was shot by police, still a question mark, still part of the SIU investigation. But the latest email from the SIU clarifies that it is a pellet gun. What's the difference? Well, a BB is a small round ball that has a lower velocity. A pellet gun can potentially be deadly. Some of them have a muzzle velocity equivalent to small caliber rifles like a .22. A pellet gun is about a .177, so slightly smaller than a .22, but still it has what they call a small waisted pellet, and it can prove deadly in certain circumstances. Again, that is something that they're investigating. A little more news as well from the SIU today. The suspect in this case, the man shot dead by police, 27 years old. There will be a postmortem held tomorrow, they say. This is a situation where, and you can see massive police presence, a situation where the idea of someone showing up anywhere near a school with what appears to be a weapon, multiple residents calling in saying an individual with a long gun near these schools, 5 of them in fact. You can understand the way police and how they chose to react. According to the chief anyway, here's what he's saying.
We are aware of world events. We continually monitor those world events, and we work to take proactive action where necessary we can. And certainly, as I've indicated, we'll step up patrols in this area, certainly in the short term.
Talking about 2 officers, we understand, fired those shots. Which of those shots found the suspect? We don't know. And again, we have to point out this long gun, now confirmed by the SIU to be a pellet gun, found on the scene. Whether or not, though, it was in the hands of the suspect, that is part of the investigation. Investigation that, as we know, when they look into police shootings, can take weeks or certainly even months.